But the problem is we probably won't be able to flip the camera around. So I figured I'd just come on here and just talk, right? Just talk. Some idiot on freaking YouTube trying to do damage control. Bashing Betty, bash Betty, because they're such hot stuff, right? They're such hot stuff. They get everything so right all the time, right? Like nothing they've ever said has ever once, and I mean ever once, panned out. Ever. Nothing they've ever said has ever panned out. Not one thing. They've been on the wrong side of literally every argument for literally ever since I've been on YouTube. I don't understand how people can watch people that get cases wrong every single time. And and the only way that they distract from how wrong they are is insulting another creator that got it right. That's how they do their damage control. If they can't win, they want to steal your content, right? Because they're too lazy to get off their butt and go out and make their own content. They got to steal your content to profit off your content, stealing money from you in your pocket. It's not criticism. You can't take somebody's entire video and play it, because if everybody did that, why would HBO not be protected? You take a sliver of their stuff, more so than copyright, than fair use, you're being sued by HBO. And these people just keep taking it. They keep saying, oh, it's a fair use. We stop it every few minutes and we talk about it, so it's got to be fair use. That's not how fair use works, dum-dum. And, it's just getting very, very irritating that people keep breaking the rules, breaking the law, and profiting off of it while pointing the finger at other and calling tragedy pimps. You cover the same crime, bitch. You cover the same damn crime. What the hell do you call yourself? Not a tragedy pimp, Miss $70,000? Okay, girlfriend. Okay. So we've got people on here doing damage control because they once again get nothing right. They just got shown, the whole world just saw them with their pants pulled down last night because they're telling their audience that they're lying, that I'm lying about what's going on with me, and they were stupid enough to do it live while I'm live, just emboldening my lawsuit. And then who's the first person that comes out? It's got to be right in the middle of it. I only have 51% to prove that she's the responsible party of this thing, and I've got that already in the bag. So it's this lady is an idiot, and I don't know who would want to listen to her, but apparently a lot of people do. I don't know why. So we're on our back channel pulling views from her right now on a back channel. Why? Because we have a back channel that we can pull views from. Could I have done it on my main channel? I sure the hell could have done it on my main channel, but I'm saving my main channel for us and our work. This is my bitch channel right here. My complaint channel, my talking to my audience channel. So I just thought it was pretty. Loretta Lynn's Ranch Kitchen. Guided tour. Loretta Lynn. Interesting. I like Loretta Lynn. I think I called her Lynetta Lynn or something like that when for whatever reason, I'm like, and I caught myself and I'm like, whatever, because I was in the middle of an interview. I didn't have time to correct it, but I was out there in South Carolina with Hank Williams Jr. and Loretta Lynn and Willie Nelson, and I was on the back rows just listening and bebopping away. I haven't turned much music on this trip because I've been kind of, I don't know, thinking and processing on this trip. Not really a whole lot of room for music and distraction when you're trying to concentrate on every piece of information. I see I got a lot of emails. I haven't checked my emails yet, but I will check them. But yeah, damage control it is. It's like I'm so sick of these people. Like, they literally are garbage. Like, she's freaking ghetto, trash. Can't wait for the deposition so I can tell her just how I feel. I hope her attorney asks me, so we can put that on the record so the judge can just know exactly how I feel about her, and what I think about her as a person. And I hope to God that she does not raising children. That woman has no business raising any damn kids. She's just pure evil. Pure evil. So, hi guys, it's nice to see you. We're just taking a cruise. I'm just chatting away. driving, working, not bitching or complaining, not doing nothing for anybody but collecting a whole bunch of money and spending it on marijuana and God knows what else. Right? Oh well, I believe in karma. It's just a hurry up and wait karma setting. But I'm on these back roads, and that's okay. I kind of wish I would have brought my MacBook computer, because I'd have stayed up late last night drafting some shit. But it'll have to wait. We'll be back in July, so it'll have to wait until then. And when it does, I don't know what I'm gonna do, but I'm gonna open up a new case. I'm getting a restraining order at this point. Whatever it needs to take in Illinois, that's what I'm gonna do. So at this point, they've jeopardized my life enough. I'm done. We know who's behind it. We see it. She's has no problem bragging about it. So might as well take it all to the judge and just let him see, who this person is as a person. I'm sure he's not going to be too pleased. But it's all fun and games until she has to take responsibility for all this fun and games she's been doing. It will come. It will come. It's just law's law. It takes time. It takes time. Aw, thank you. I hope you guys are doing well. For my mod squad, I'm doing safe. I need to get to a stop and just everything. When I hit the ground, you guys know me. I went straight to work. I didn't really play a lot of time. By the time I got to the room, I showered and then got up, then all that craziness happened last night. And then I got up early this morning and went on a little mission this morning. I went back and took about 2 hours, got about 2 additional hours of sleep, but I got up around 9 and started hitting it. So I've got to see what's on my footage. I know we got some decent footage. It's not a lot of footage, but it's decent footage, and that's all I need. We're not even really out here. I mean, I'm getting content, but for future videos and stuff like that. But pretty much this is not even really that. I mean, I've got all my cameras, but it's really more for my investigative report, what's really going on here. And so that's really where I'm at. I'm not really looking for on-the-record interviews. I'm looking for off-the-record interviews. I'm looking for people with the information that they're going to be willing to share with me. So, and most people aren't willing to share with you some bombshell information unless they're off the record. Some people don't mind. They're so angry and pissed off about the situation that they just want to help any way that they can possibly help. So, I don't know. So far, we've been doing good on this. Oh, it's nice to see you. Nice to see you guys. Not really doing anything. All I'm doing is just not allowing somebody to spread their venom and hate. That's really it. So share this around. Let's come here. Let's just chit chat and have a little bit of fun with the family. Keep the trash out of this. I just, what? I'm wanting shit to happen to your family, because my family's had to deal with it for 3 years and you didn't give a shit. Why should I? Hey, eye for an eye, tooth for a tooth. You can suck on that. And I absolutely, totally mean that. I really don't care who beats me up. Unsubscribe. I don't care. I do not care. You guys have watched what these people have done to me for 3 solid years. They will not stop. I'm literally in court trying to get this stuff to stop, and it won't. And I tell you what, since $200,000-300,000, when I go after burnt toast, I'm going for millions of dollars against her. Like I want it to be very impactful, because what she did to me was wrong, and it's for no other purpose than to harass a private citizen. She did it maliciously, she did it intentionally, and she did it willfully. And she continues to do it, and so did both of them and their team. So their team, it's being directed. We know who the director is, and that's who I've got in court. So that's all there is to it. And they're trying to bring up, I have a personal life. I'm allowed to have a personal life. YouTube does not get my personal life. And that's what they tried to do. And now they're trying to say, oh, she lied about that. No, I did not lie. You don't get my personal life. And neither do the courts. Neither do the courts. So it'll be what it is. I really don't care. They had no business talking about shit they knew nothing about. They had no business lying to their audience to incite them. They had no business doing any of it. They chose to do it. They're having to deal with the consequences of it. And what do? They decide to bash even more. It's pretty sad that they can't seem to find anybody else to talk about except me. Really? Like, I'm out here looking for a kid. What am I doing so wrong? They're obsessed with me. They're not even obsessed with you. They're obsessed with putting my name in their title because nobody will listen to them any otherwise. That's it. Nobody literally listens to them. They talk about anything else, their numbers drop. If you don't believe me, go look. Proof's in the pudding. They're not doing it for any other purpose than a click and a view, and I thought that's what you guys didn't like. The click and the view, profiting off of true crime, right? Tragedy pumping, but she can, right? She covered Gannon Stout, right? She's covering the case of Sebastian Rogers, right? I mean, that is a tragedy, right? She is profiting off of it. Why is it okay for her? Why is it somehow okay for her to talk about true crime cases, but the rest of us that discuss these cases and actually get out in the field to find the real facts instead of just what people tell us, we're the bad guys. Not the ones that are protecting the bad guys, the ones that are fighting for the good. We're the bad guys. We're the ones that get trashed nonstop. So, nice to see we're growing over here. A few more viewers over here is less viewers for that mouthy thing that wants to do damage control. I'm perfectly fine with it. It's pretty sad that I'm on a small channel and I can still pull in almost 300 people in this small little channel. Pass me around, take people away from her. Nobody needs to listen to that shit. If you guys want, why do they have to play my stuff? If people want to see my stuff and see what I say, they can come to my channel. Right? They can come to my channel and see it. Why do they need them commentate? Oh my God, she meant this. Oh really? I meant that, huh? And what receipts do you have? Have you spoke to me? No. Do you know anything about me? No. Huh. Do you know my mom, my dad, or my friends? No. Oh. Do you know my preacher? No. So you've never had a conversation with me, don't know anybody I know, never talked to anybody that I've been friends with, never talked to my family, don't have any basis for that assessment, yet you're making that assessment. Interesting. So no facts at all, just has to say it. Huh, interesting. Maybe that's why she's being sued for lying. Possibly. So, it's nice to see you all. I'm going to keep riding because it hasn't gone out yet. Are you guys seeing me crystal clear or no? I can't even read chat, so even if you answer, I can't tell. Yeah, nice. Yeah. Hey, I'm wondering where all the hate channels are. Why don't you guys fly in here since you guys can do it so much better? Why don't you guys fly in and get out here on the grounds and show us how it's done? You know? Why do you guys get to be basement dwellers? Why do you guys get to be basement dwellers? Yet you guys keep profiting off my work. Why is that? Why won't you get off your fat, lazy asses and come out here and work? Oh, because it's so much easier for you to sit home and bitch and have all that money coming to you, but you never have to buy a flyer, you never have to pay a tank of gas, you never have to put up, banners, you never have any expenses. You just steal everybody else's work and profit off of it. That's lame. That's lame. That's absolutely lame. And you guys want to pay your money to somebody that sits literally at home, probably in their underwear, doing absolutely nothing but smoking pot that you pay for. It's not gonna hate this! Oh, God, those bitches! Man voice. Man voice. Sounds like somebody that's been smoking a crack pipe too long, personally. Just my opinion. I don't know. Wouldn't know. You know? I can tell you. Oh, great. I love that. I should have known that my magnet was going to start falling off. My phone gets hot and my magnet, the stuff on the back of the magnet starts getting too hot and it loosens up and it takes the magnet, keeps the magnet on the big magnet. So we'll see how this works, but I got magnets inside of my holder, so even if my magnet does fail, I do have magnets that can hold the phone on the magnet. So it's built into the phone cover. anyways, guys, this is where we're at. I hope everybody's doing well. I can't read your comments, but I know you guys are here. Oh, we're almost at 300 people on my little channel. Thank you, guys. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. And my mod squads, I see a lot of blue in here, so it's nice to see you. Good morning, my mods. I haven't even been into our mod chat to say good morning to you. I didn't get my crazy cat, like, right? My crazy cat says, I'm awake. Oh, good gracious. I can't believe I was up at 3 o'clock this morning. I didn't go to bed until like midnight. I ended up, I was talking to, I was explaining, because, you know, Tony had called and he wanted to know what was going on. And so I went through the whole situation that was going on at the room. So he was going to send some people from the area out there just to watch over me. I told him that wasn't necessary, you know, that the police and the security and the front desk, you know, they took care of everything for me. So it was like, you know, I didn't even change rooms, you know. I don't do that. Nobody's going to intimidate me. Nobody's going to make me move my room. Nobody's going to shake me like that. If they come around, I mean, I call cops. If they come around and I see that, like from here on out, I'm going to make sure every front desk knows I'm not there. I don't exist. And every front desk know that people stalk me and try to damage my stuff. So I'll make sure that they're well aware to watch my car all night long. You know, that's all I can do. But I'm not going to stop what I'm doing because of some idiots. I'll just deal with it. If they screw around and they do something that puts them in jail, that's where they need to be. Because again, that's why we don't have criminals telling us about law. Because they clearly don't understand it when they keep breaking it. I am a law and order person. I don't break the law, okay? The worst thing I do as far as breaking the law is every now and again, I speed in my car. You know, I go a few miles over the speed line. I'm not a danger to the people on the road or around me, right? That's like the worst thing I do. And these people are literally committing felonies on a daily, and they don't give a shit. And it's because there's no enforcement. You know, I truly think that the only way YouTube's going to get better is them having a class action lawsuit, because they're creating their own liability here, because they have terms of service that they're not enforcing, and it's creating damage for other people because their failure to you know, we're all under Section 230, but they're the ones that set forth terms of service to use their platform that they consistently violate. So, and it's causing damage to other people for their failures. And I think that they're liable for that. Not for the damages of the people that are on their platform, but for their own damage that they're causing for failing to enforce their terms of service. And I think that they've created a lot of liability, and it's damaged a lot of people. And I really think that our class action attorneys may want to consider this, because I bet you there's going to be a lot of money in this class action. Because you're talking about, you know, intentional infliction of emotional distress. You know, people are begging them to stop bullying, and they're just letting these channels go crazy. They have literally wrote in there that a creator is not allowed to focus on just one creator. Yet we have people that do that, and even after being reported, are still allowed to focus on one creator, which is literally harassment and cyberbullying. And I don't know how much you guys heard, because I just looked up and realized that you guys were off, but it looks like we're in the mountains. It's going to be hit and miss throughout here. So I thank you guys all for coming and hanging out with me, but I just think we need to do some more. And I really hope that everybody is realizing that these channels are toxic. Some of these channels are really, really bad for YouTube, period, let alone the true crime community. And I don't even want to hear, these are not drama channels. I'm so sick of hearing people saying they're from the drama community. What TV program that you've ever seen in your history of your life that the genre is drama, and this is the kind of garbage you get from that drama genre? None. This is not drama. This is straight hate. Hate and bullying channels. That's all they are. Hate and bullying channels, by pointing the finger and saying, oh my God, she's the bully. Well, how am I the bully? Oh, she protested. When did I protest? Oh, the last time was 2.5 years ago. Oh, so I haven't protested in 2.5 years, and you guys are still beating up the protest, but yet you guys just committed a felony yesterday, and you're okay with that, huh? And mine wasn't even a crime. It actually is promoted by our Constitution. Like, literally promoted by our Constitution. I don't know. I guess I don't get it. But that's why I say, you know, in this world, ignorance is a choice in 2024. If you choose to be ignorant when you can literally find out information at a few touches of the key, then you're choosing to be ignorant. You're choosing to listen to lies and be manipulated. You're making that conscious effort for friendship to be lied to and treated like a pawn. Do you think if you stop donating and stop patting the person on the back, do you think they'd be your friend? If you think they'll be your friend even when you give them a little resistance, why don't you try giving them a little resistance and see how they treat you? I think you'll probably be surprised about how little you mean to that person. How little you mean to that person. I'm just saying. Give it a shot. If you don't believe me, test the waters, right? You're probably saying there's no way, she's a liar. Okay, well, test it out for yourself. If you got the balls. If you're okay with people being mean to you and not liking you, right? And that's the problem with the world. Everybody wants people to like them. I really don't care whether you like me or not. I truly believe I'm looking for a certain person to be part of this. And if you're not part of that certain person or that certain personality, then you're not really a benefit, to be honest with you. You're a hindrance. As you know, we're trying to find answers. We're trying to do the right thing here. We're not in it for the clicks and the views. Trust me, I can make a hell of a lot more money sitting at home on my butt than I can be out here, because this stuff here costs me thousands of dollars. This trip, by the time I'm done with it, it's going to cost me $2,500. And I can guarantee you that this trip, I will never get that kind of money out of this trip. You see what I'm saying? So we're constantly spending our money for people when we don't have to. They're constantly taking from people. There are people in here that are takers in this world, and there are people here that are givers. What is so sad is that you've got a whole group of givers being manipulated by a taker. And it's sad. And it's all done through lies. Absolute, utter lies and manipulation. But thugs don't have a problem doing that, right? They don't have a problem breaking the law, manipulating people, taking other people's stuff. They don't care. They don't care about you that much. She took all these people's money, raised $40,000 right before Christmas. How many people had to go without Christmas? How many grandchildren had to go without Christmas because of her? She didn't care. All she cared about was herself. She didn't care. I would have never done that to my audience, nor have I ever. When we do fundraisers, it's to get me out to areas, or it's for victims or their families. That's it. We don't raise money unnecessarily. We definitely don't stockpile our subscribers' money. We definitely don't spend your money on any type of illicit drugs. So there is that. There is that. It's nice to see you guys. It's great to see you guys here. We're just driving and looking. I just figured I would go because, you know, I know that girl's numbers is dropping. Like, she's got to stay on freaking YouTube literally 10 hours just to get even remotely even close to the numbers that we're producing in 3 hours. So I think the proof is in the pudding. Nobody really gives a crap about her. It's probably time just to finish, just unplug completely and just be done with the hate. We've got better things to be doing. We got more important things to be doing. This is real life. You can either be part of the process or part of the problem. And we're choosing to be part of the process and give it our all, give it our best effort. You're never going to find anything unless you're looking for it. And there's just a lot of people that sit at home and say, hey, you know, we can just sit here. All we have to do is go take this person's stuff and take this person's stuff and take this person's stuff, and we're just going to just drag them, and that's how we're going to profit off of it. It's so stupid. I just think it's so ignorant, but you know, There are idiots out there. You can't fix stupid. But at least we know where we can go find them, right? Because they all corral together. So that's a good thing. Just saying. Just saying. I just want to say thank you, car guy. And you guys got all the good stuff too. They got all the good stuff in here. I'm like ready to dive into the bag. I can't believe that was so, I don't know, that just brightened my day. If you guys missed it, I was live on my other channel and I was talking about the case. I was taking everybody for a tour, you know, around the area. And all of a sudden this guy gets out and I see a yellow bag in his hand and he's coming at the car. So I roll the window down. He's like, "This is for you. I'm car guy." And I'm like, "Oh my gosh, you know, car guy, it's nice to see you." I'm going to go by and visit them. Him and his wife, I had already pre-planned that, I think about a week or so ago. I just didn't know when I was going to be able to meet him. But I think Monday or Tuesday is probably going to be the best day for me to meet. I know that there's a few people that I still have to meet on this trip. So I'm wondering if I maybe do it like a morning on Monday morning, meet with some people, and maybe Tuesday afternoon, something like that. Because I'm not going to be here. I got to be over in Kingsport for Layla Santinello. I'd like to get out there on the 20th. What's today? What's today's date? What's today's date? Can somebody tell me what today's date is? I can't read I don't have my glasses. I'm so sick of not being able to read. Jeez Louise, I can't see. I can't read shit anymore. For fuck's sake, come on. The 23rd. Okay, so I've got 4 days. 3 days. I've got 3 days. So it looks like Thursday I need to be making my way over to Kingsport. And I wanted to do some more searching because on the Greenbelt, because I want to go the opposite way than the way that we went, just to see where that pans out. So that's kind of where I'm at here. And then we've got the I gotta get a hold of. She tried calling me last night, but I was on my live. And then by the time I got off the live and then got off the phone with Tony, it was like almost like 10:30 or 11 or something like that. So I reached out to Jen and I'm like, "Are you still awake?" And she's like, "Barely." She's going to bed. So I was barely awake too, but I didn't want her thinking I ignored her call or something. A lot of stuff was happening last night. And so I was supposed to call her back today, and it's already like almost afternoon. It is afternoon now officially, so I just gotta, when I get to a stopping point, I'm gonna go ahead and call her. I'm just out here trying to get a lay of the land out here and see where there's some possibilities of, dump sites around Hendersonville. And I'm not really, I'm not feeling it here. It just, like, there's a lot of trees and shrubberies and stuff like that, but it doesn't feel right. It doesn't look right. It's not. So, like, everything I've looked at just isn't, it's not screaming to me. Like, I mean, I'm telling you, when I feel something, it screams to me. And I don't know if this trip is at all going to scream to me, because I have mixed feelings. I have a lot of mixed feelings. So I'm just trying to find something. So there is that. Hey guys, it's nice to see you. I hope everybody's doing well. We're just kind of here chomping at the bit. I just had to get some frustration out. Obviously there's damage control being done. They keep getting caught with their pants down. So now it's bash Betty, bash Betty, bash Betty. They have a reason, they have a right to do it, whatever their case may be. Oh my God, look how horrible Betty is, because she says that she wishes that you have to watch what you do be done to your loved one. And I absolutely believe that, because that's the only way this nonsense will stop. So tear me up, don't give a rat's ass. I think karma is the only medicine for their kind of evil. And I am definitely an eye for an eye and tooth for a tooth, and I have no problem, No problem at all. Just speak in my mind, and that's what my mind says. And if it's bad, well, you know, God forgive me. But it's how I feel. It's what I'm going to say. I don't sugarcoat shit. And, you know, I've taken the path of the right path for 3 years. It hasn't done me any justice. So, you know what? Might as well start talking about, you know, reality. I think that these people should get a taste of their own damn medicine. That's the reality of it. And every time they get a little taste of their own medicine, they cry victim because they're little bitches. They can't handle what they're giving out. It's kind of funny how that happens. They're victims. They're victims. Always them. They're victims. They're rough. I'm going to whip your ass. I'm going to take your channel. Oh. They got lots to say. They got lots to say. Until somebody gives them a taste of their own medicine. And I've never done that. I've never given them a taste of their own medicine. Other people have because they were getting sick and tired of their shit. And it's all, you know, they don't go attack the people that are giving them a taste of their own medicine. No, because they won't get them the clicks and views. Only Betty gets them the clicks and the views. Only Betty. Only Betty. And that's what they're capitalizing on. But people are finally getting to see the work I do and realize it's good and realize they were lied to. And a lot of people are ditching them and coming over here because they want to be on the right side of things. They're sick and tired of this negativity. People were telling me they were having problems sleeping because of all the negativity. Problems sleeping. You're literally going to let hate keep you up at night. It's insanity. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty. It's pretty. Oh, my magnet's not staying. Let me put this. I can't do it that way. Yeah, I'll only do it this way. There we go. So that's where we're at, guys. I'm gonna let you go. I just wanted to come here. I don't know what to tell y'all. You guys are gonna have to make decisions for yourself, but I hope you guys dump them. I hope you encourage others to, because they're them constantly stealing people's stuff and just bashing the people that are out here trying to help. It's getting old. It's not right. They can come out here and help, and they choose not to. They choose to and try to intimidate and harass the people that are. I think it's disgusting. It shows you that there truly is evil in this world, and it's not me, it's them. They are really they're working overtime to try to hinder finding this boy. Just let you know that. That's sad. I think this boy deserved better from this community. A lot better. And we deserve to give him better. So, and somebody's trying to say that this trip is a grift. Not one dime was raised for this trip. Not $1. Not $1 was raised by my audience. Not $1 was raised. Not that it should matter, because I really don't give a crap about them, but I'm sick of their lies. Not one fucking dollar was raised for this trip. So I don't know what they're talking about. You know, do we say if you'd like to tip or support, you can, of course. But did it stop the trip? No. Who has to pay for this? I do. Whose bank account does it come out of? Mine. Okay? Let me just put that in perspective. Who's paying for this trip? Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty. Bullhorn Betty's paying for this trip. You know how you know that I'm paying for this trip? Because you guys didn't have to pony up the money. That's how you know Bullhorn Betty paid for this trip. So, when I can pay for the trips, I do. When I can't, I go to you. That's what you guys are there for. You guys want the content. I do what I can with the budget I have. That's it. You know? If I don't have the budget for it and you guys want it, we raise the money. That's how we roll. That's how we roll. So, hey guys, it's nice to see you all. I appreciate you guys being here. So far, we've been doing good on internet. I mean, it might be a little weird on your end, but on my end, it looks crystal clear, honestly. I think it's only dropped like twice, and we've been on here for 40 minutes, and it's only dropped. How the hell can I see that little number, but I can't see the frickin' print that you guys are typing? That makes no sense. That was the weirdest thing. I literally looked up and could see 3840 at the top. It's tinier print than the messages that you guys write down here, and I could read that. But it's on a black backdrop. But I can't read your messages. That's weird. That's really weird. Huh. Ooh, we got a Rolls Royce in front of us. Let's see who this rich person is. We got a Rolls Royce. Oh, I'll show you in just a second. I'm getting up there. There it is. It's a Rolls Royce from Texas. We got a Texas Rolls Royce. Texas Rolls Royce. We don't want to hit that. That's going to be like a $100,000 conditioning down. But it got too hot and it just shut down, and it drives me absolutely crazy when it does that. My Samsung's perfectly fine. It's in the window. It's running the GPS. I have literally no problems with the Samsung. The Samsung's not overheating. It's not shutting down on me, but my Apple phone is. Just saying. Just saying. Ooh, and I forgot to tell you, I filled up today in Tennessee for $2.78. $2.78. It's funny how one state can have gas that's $2.78, and like my state of Florida is like $3.38. It's like 60 cents difference. Yet we have the port that brings in the fuel. Make that make sense. Hey guys, it's nice to see ya. We're just driving. I'm just trying to pass some time with you guys. I heard that somebody's trying to bash Betty, and so I figured, what the heck? I don't bash people, but I will come out here and say, you know what? It's pretty bad when you're getting caught with your pants down, and you got to constantly go to your audience and try to explain yourself. You know, yet again. You guys have been stalking me for 3 years. You guys are been coordinating and in concert with one another, and targeted, funny, but they all have to be up. And they say it's protesting, but Jonathan was out there with me, Olivia was out there with me, Justice for All was out there with me, Molly Golightly was out there with me. All these people that were coordinated. Oh, let's not forget about White Boy Lockdown and his girlfriend, Damaged Goods with No Regrets, right? They were out there with us, right? But it's so funny that all these people, they don't get attacked. Only me. It doesn't sound like it's my protesting, does it? It sounds like a bunch of mean girls that can't control me, that thought that they were going to be able to come and intimidate me and either maybe comply with their way of doing things, or I was going to be ran off of YouTube. Well, guess what? I'm not complying with your way of doing shit because it's wrong. And you ain't running me off YouTube. And you've been trying for 3 damn years. I mean, enough's enough, don't you think? Like, enough's enough? Like, who else is done with this bullshit? I'm done with the bullshit because these people won't stop. And the only way I'm going to express to you what all they're doing to me behind the scenes that their audience doesn't know that they're supporting is show you. And they sure showed the world last night, didn't they? That even after all this time and a lawsuit later, they still won't leave me alone. Think about that. So Vern Buchanan's my youngest guy, and I think I'm going to meet with him because what needs to happen is the law needs internet crime. If the person is that is caught, and so I want that to be changed. So we'll see. I'm going to meet with Vern and start figuring out how we can craft that to go into effect in all 50 states. Now it's going to take a little bit, but I think it'll be easier to palate because there is crimes happening online and we need to find a way to combat it. And when we do find the people. You know, the FBI is dealing with a lot of other stuff, internet crimes, unless you know, you gotta be executed in order for the FBI to step in on internet crimes. So in order for the FBI to actually do anything about what I'm going through right now, I've got to be shot and killed. So until that happens, the FBI is not going to have anything to do with this. And that's sad that it has to go to that point, but that's how our laws work, that they won't do anything until I'm hurt. So, you know, all I can do is put myself in harm's way until I get hurt, and then I can force their hand. So, you know, what do you do? And the only thing I can do is start working on trying to change the law. And that's what needs to be done, because the FBI is failing in this front. They just are. And a lot of people are getting hurt. And you know what? I'm hearing kids 8 years old and younger, probably probably children of some of the bullies on here are picking on people in their own school. And there's little kids that are unaliving themselves because of it. And it's from children. Where do children get this much hate? You know where? Watching their parents. That's where they get this much hate. Where they feel that they can be mean to somebody. Because all of our parents should be teaching understanding, you know, nurturing and being kind to one another. But it's hard to teach your children how to be nurturing and kind to one another when you're sitting there spewing venom every 5 minutes out of your mouth on your talk show. They're like little sponges. Do you think they're going to be upstanding citizens of the United States? No. I bet you anything, before Queen's children are over the age of 18, I guarantee they're going to have a criminal record. You know? That's just my opinion. But I have no faith in her parenting at all. Watch, mark my words. It sounds like it's going to be several years, but I guarantee her kids are going to be in the criminal justice system before long. And it's sad. But look at their mother. You know? Oh well, not my problem. I can tell you the kids that I raised are very well mannered, good children that were raised right. And I can guarantee you my grandchildren don't pick on bully people, because I know if they picked and bullied people, they would be hell to pay. Period. Their mother wouldn't put up with it. Their mother wouldn't put up with it. But their mother's not a venomous bee either, you know? So there is that. It's nice to see you all. We're still in the mountains. Just driving around, but there it is. Natchez Trace State Park. So it's time for me to start getting busy, guys. I will see you guys later. God bless you. And we'll see you guys soon, okay? I just wanted to come out here and just chat for a little bit. Well, I can chat. I don't really have any place to go. Until we fall, why not? It's not hurting me. It's not hurting you. Keep this thing live. Hopefully my mods are doing okay. Mods, I know you guys have a life, so if you need to, you know, I don't know how long this live's going to be, but if you guys need to go, I understand. I really don't care. If anybody else has problems with people talking in here, you can hit their bobblehead and block them. I can tell you it doesn't really matter what they really say in here, because I remove all comments when this live is over, so there's no live comments. I do that on both of my platforms. I remove all live comments. And it's not because I don't want you guys talking or them seeing. It's just that when we have a live, if they're not here for the live, then they don't need to see what's being chatted in the live. If they're here for the live, they can do the chats. You know? But that's the way we roll. I think I like this one better. I wish I had a few of these, but I don't have enough mounts, you know? I either can go with the suction cup magnets or this. Olivia had one that, I guess, you know, the little the knob on the back of it, you know, that you pull with your hands so you don't drop the phone. It helps, you know, keep it in your hands a little bit better. That little thing that goes between. She actually has a mount on her car that fits that in it, so it's like secure, which is really cool. And I'm almost thinking that I might want to do something like that. It's a bigger circle, but it has like a magnet thingy there, and when she clamps it, it just sticks right on to her little. It's pretty neat. I got these little square ones, but the problem is that the sun just gets to them, and the Apple phones, they get too hot. Like mine was melting my magnet off the back of it. It got so hot that my magnet was melting. So it's, I don't know. I don't like the product personally, but you guys know that. Hey guys, nice to see you. Do I see tulips in here? I see a lot of people in here. It's nice to see you guys. We're in Tennessee, following the trail with Sebastian Rogers. It's been a very long, arduous process for the last day, you know, trying to get the information I need, trying to be respectful of the community. Is there going to be a protest? I don't know. I don't know if there will be a protest. It'll definitely not be this trip, but is there going to be a protest in Sumner County? I don't, it seems they got a lot of law enforcement. I need to go in there and talk to them. Not about the case, so to speak, but just generalized stuff. Because I think if I keep it general, they'll be more willing to open up. As long as it's not case specific. If it's not case specific, I think I might have a better, you know, opportunity for them to, you know, answer certain questions. Like I like hypotheticals. You know, they can't typically. Sometimes they can answer hypotheticals. Sometimes they can't. Sorry, there's a semi that's trying to get over, and I don't want them trying to cut in front of me. I'd rather just give them enough space to get over. I hate when they jerk their car and try to scare the people. We know you need to get over. It's just nobody wants to be stuck behind your sorry butts because you guys go too damn slow. You know, I'm not really in a rush today. I have some time to move over for them, but you know, taking your rig and trying to bump it over, like that's just to terrify somebody, to get them to stop to let you in. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. If there's any truckers on my thing, don't do that to people. You know, we understand we're aggravating to you when you guys need to get over. We understand you guys don't want to, you know, hit the brake. You guys want to be able to drive and just, you know, I understand, but making people fear you on the road, that's not cool. But I know there's just rude people, and you got to do what you got to do as well, because I know I've been rude. It's like I don't, like when I'm in a rush, I don't want to be stuck behind a semi. So if I see a semi getting over, I speed the hell up. I want to get around them. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I know we're assholes. I get it. Usually I'm driving, you know, when I'm driving, I'm cruising, you know, I ain't trying to slow down for a big bus. I'm just saying. But I do love my truckers. They've been keeping Bullhorn Betty safe since like 1916. Before I was born, right? Truckers been keeping Betty safe since 1979. Actually, I should probably say at least at 15, whatever year I was 15. What would that be? 96? Since 1996. There we go. Before Y2K. Remember Y2K? That was like the clickbait of our time, right? Y2K. That was a hot mess. Everybody got the whole world's gonna stop, and everybody's like, no, the clocks just roll over. Nothing's gonna stop. It's not gonna hurt us. And it was like a whole month of the banking systems don't know what they're going to do for Y2K. Oh my God, the whole world, the country's going to close down. They don't know how to handle Y2K. And I'm like, it's a computer. Yeah, computers don't shut down. I mean, worst thing that's going to happen is it's going to roll to 1900, right? It's still going to work. It's just going to have the wrong date and time on it. That's all. Guys, remember that Y2K? I don't know where that popped in my head. I haven't said that in literally, I don't know, a decade or two. I don't know where that came from. Why are we talking about Y2K? Guys, don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. I'm a hot mess express. We're doing good. I cannot believe believe. I really can't. I can't believe that we've had such good reception. I don't even get this good of reception in frickin'. How can they not track these people? They got good reception in Tennessee. At least in some areas. They should be able to track these people. My phone tracks even when I'm not using it. Like what gives? What gives? I'm ready to break into some of these gummy bears. What do we got here? Ooh, Jolly Ranchers. I love some Jolly Ranchers. For gummies. I saw some gummy bears. Gummy bears! Dun, 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 dun. Gummy bears are by far my favorite. My favorite gummy out of all the gummies. I love gummy bears so much that I go to the dollar store and fill my purse up with. I get 5 boxes. Oh my God, I haven't had candy on this entire trip yet. I just realized that this is my first taste of sweet. It's sweet. Thank you, Carl. Maybe I should just change the ads, you know? If we change the ads, you know? If we change the ads to every 15 minutes, you guys will get an ad instead of dropping. At least you'll be able to watch something instead of a blank screen. All right, let's get around these semis. Give me a second. There's too many big vehicles around my little vehicle. Sorry, I'm not like cray, like I don't get, like, I'm not scared of them, but I don't like being boxed in a bunch of big, because, you know, God forbid an accident happens, I'm literally sandwiched between two big. I am a very defensive driver. I look at all types of, and it just does in my head. I'm constantly calculating liability, like literally on the go. So I had a bus, I had a bus in front of me, a semi on the side of me, and a semi behind me. I was literally boxed in. Like, no, get me the heck out of that. Don't ever get yourself, if you ever see yourself boxed in like that, get out of it. You never know what's going to happen. Somebody could slam on the brakes, somebody could have a heart attack. You don't know. But I'm telling you, if those big trucks hit you, it doesn't matter what type of car you have. You are going to be flat as a freaking pop lid. Flat. There's going to be nothing left. So I don't mind them being behind me, and I don't mind them being in front of me, but I can't have them on all three sides of me. Alright guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. We're just chit-chatting. I'm gonna turn up some tunes and ride out. I've got several places I'm gonna be looking at today, and I'll be back with you when I get situated. Oh, look at that, man, that's a big piece of property. Some of these properties are just huge. Like, I love outdoors, but I don't want to work outdoors. I'm sorry, I do not want to. I worked outdoors literally from the age of 2 years old on up. I'm done with outdoor working. I'm done with manual labor working. I will do it if I have to, but boy, I don't like to. All right, guys, I love you. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. We'll be back soon. Stay here if you don't want to miss all the latest and greatest. We're out here looking for Sebastian Rogers, and although I have to take a break and kind of vent every now and again because of all the stupidity of these creators that are literally showing how stupid they are, it's just, it gets under my skin. You know, I'm out here looking for a 15-year-old boy that most likely will not be found. I'm doing my part to bring attention to their case in a positive light, and these people are protecting the people that most likely hurt this boy. That's not honorable, that's not respectable, that's just trash. That's trash and that's evil. We want justice, and I just ask everybody, put your child in the place of Sebastian Rogers. Do you want these people representing that? Do you? Because from where I sit, they're disgusting, evil people that I would never want them spitting the name of my child out of their mouth. They're trash. trash. And I hope that the people that want to get out here and help, that they do, you know, because I'm telling you, we need help. You got Terry Lynn in Hendersonville right now searching high and low every place that she can possibly search. You know, I'm spreading out a little bit, and I'm going to go to much needed spots that I need to go to and check out and preview that I've identified. I haven't quite made them to the places that I need to go just yet, but I am getting there today. I want to get them done today while I have time, because tomorrow is going to be literally walls to the walls for me, going to the counties, going to the cities, getting these images and getting some documentation, so I know I got to get my maps. And the only place I can get those aerial maps that's going to tell me and identify people's property and public property are at the county and the city. So that's where I need to be. And that's going to take it's never an easy process. You got to wait there. You got to speak to somebody. They got to help you. They got to direct you to the right place. Then you got to look through it. Then you got to decide what portion you want printed, how much it's going to cost. It's never just a run in and run out. It's not like you're going to Walgreens, you know, in and out. It's something that's going to take a little while. So I've got to get there, go through that, and then I've got to go over to I got to find the real sheriff's office and get over there, because I'm pretty sure I was at the jail today. They said it showed on the GPS that's the sheriff's office, but I remember passing Sumner County Sheriff. I remember seeing the sign yesterday coming back from Gallatin, and it was a nice sheriff's office. It didn't say the police department, unless I just misunderstood it and I thought it said Sumner and it said Gallatin. Then they have a nice sheriff's office, and what I just saw was a jail and a court attached to the jail to process the people that are going to jail out as quickly as possible. So that's what I saw, but I didn't see maybe that's something the car guy can help me with. So, you know, finding that the sheriff's office, but I might have been at the right place. I don't know, but I'll be back there and going there tomorrow. That's definitely on tomorrow's itinerary. And then tomorrow on the itineraries also, I got to go over to Gallatin and do the same thing, because I need to find out that property, who owns that property. So what did I need to look at? Because one way or another, I want to get back there. I mean, I may not be able to. If it's not owned by the city or the county, I might be screwed. But we'll see. I may just do it and just take the ticket, honestly. Because somebody's got to come out and tell me. Somebody that owns that piece of property has to come out and tell me to get off the property, and I've got to be warned before I even provided a ticket. So if I was warned, then I would leave at that moment. But if nobody has a problem with me being back there, I might do that. I don't know. I'll talk to law enforcement. But I know I'm not going to be getting arrested or anything for going back in the woods. So I'm not too worried about it. But, alright guys, I love you. I'm out. Peace out. Rock it out with your coffee beans out. I will be back just as soon as I get situated. I'm going to be getting situated very quickly. Probably in the next hour. We'll be riding live on my regular channel. And I've got to stop and get some content dropped for TikTok so they have something. So when I get stopped, I'm probably going to prepare a video or something, or some of the stuff I already have. We'll see. All right, guys, I love you.